Developing into sports happened really quickly in a young age, but I started experimenting with different sports: soccer, baseball, football, basketball. But as soon as I picked up the basketball, that's what I knew I wanted to do. I am Jordan Howard. I'm from Perry High School. Basketball is my life. I really remember watching Space Jam, the Michael Jordan movie, and I just remember at a young age just being inspired by him because of course, he's most everyone's favorite player, but he's really the person that made me pick up a basketball. And just watching that movie, I just remember being inspired and wanting to pick it up. I remember sitting on the couch with my family watching the finals and just those moments and just the championships and the times I had with them, really enjoying watching the game, and I knew one day I wanted them to watch me. So I started playing rec ball, like YMCA, at the age of 6, but once I started playing club ball around the age of 8 or 9, I started really developing as a player and learning the different aspects of the game and what I really needed to do to become a great player. And I was surrounded by good influences and coaches, and my dad and different people just really helped me develop into the player I am today. And as I grew, I learned different aspects of the game that I could use to my advantage and my abilities and what I could do on the court. I know how to play the game and my different skills. I know I'm not the tallest, I'm not the strongest, but my IQ of the game and how I know how to play the game is something I really use to my advantage. So my parents were the biggest involvement. They've always been there for me. They're my biggest influence, and I love them with all my heart.
He's a humble kid. He realizes that he has to work hard because someone in another state is working just as hard as he is. And so he watches film, he watches other players. His brothers are really good in terms of helping him. But he has a deep-rooted desire in his heart to play. I mean, I had to tell him, I tell him to go get the garbage, and before he gets the garbage, he's bouncing the ball, taking a couple of shots before he gets the garbage. And so, his work ethic is really something to be, I'm proud of.
My sophomore year and freshman year, I was kind of floating around, just being a name here and there, not a real threat to the 2014 class. But this past year, I developed the confidence in myself to know that I'm better than anyone else out there. And this past year has really been my breakout year to show Arizona and the world what I can do. Right now, I'm definitely a scoring guard. I do whatever I need to do for my team. I'm a leader by example. I'm not the type to get in your face, but I definitely use my skills to get my teammates involved and do whatever I need to do to put my team in the position to win. I would definitely say my favorite NBA player right now is Darren Williams. He's definitely someone I love to model my game after, just because he's a real physical scoring point guard that loves to get his teammates involved, and the impact he's had on the league it's just been amazing to me. School is definitely one of the most important things to me. I currently hold a 4.3 grade point average, so I know that basketball is not the only thing I have going for me, because school is very important to me. And so I just know that basketball is going to get me to college, but after college I have the next 40 years, not just the next 4 years, to become a man and definitely have a future for myself. I definitely learned from this game that it can change my life, and not just in the aspect of athletics and the aspect of life, because basketball has changed my life in relationships, the people I know, the people I've come in contact with, the things I do, and just how I live my life through basketball. It's really changed my life in a way that I can't describe. It's going to get me a future in college. It's going to pay for my education. It's going to do so much for me that I can only thank God for.